Thank you. So just to introduce myself, so my name is Guillaume Cromer. I am the chairman of an association. The name is ATD in French, Acteurs du Tourisme Durable. It's an association gathering like 100 stakeholders in France committed to sustainable tourism, like local community, service providers, hotels, catering, etc. And the other one, I'm leading a company. The name is ID Tourism. It's a consulting company specialized in sustainable tourism marketing. So, thank you, Thomas, for inviting me here. I will speak about sustainable tourism, cooperation, and peace. Just to speak about, in general, that cooperation is really important to work together and to try to find solutions. You talk about best practices, and we think this is a way to make tourism more sustainable. So, just for introduction, I think that mainly in the world of local development, we spoke about like we have one planet but two worlds, like developing countries and developed countries. And I think in tourism we need to find a good balance between this, and we know that we have just one planet, one world, and one target is to protect it. Because Elon Musk, the founder of Tesla and SpaceX didn't find the way to live on Mars planet now. So we need to protect this one. And what about tourism, about this planet? For me, tourism is, on one side, is part of the problem because we have mass tourism development. We are more and more tourism and tourists on this planet traveling. And this is a big issue on the climate change because, like every year, we have a growth of the plane in the sky, like plus 5% per year. This means that this is a huge impact on climate change. And here you have a picture of Venice in Italy, and this is a real picture. So you have this big cruise ship and coming just inside the city, and this means big impacts on the local people, on the environment, and this is really big issues. But also tourism can be part of the solution. And can be a tool for peace. We just spoke about this. But it can be also a solution to share like interculturality between the people and to meet and to know more the different culture, and this is really important for the world. In the world, you have I met many interesting local initiatives during my assignment, and like community-based tourism initiative in Central Asia or in South America, like ecotourism project in protected areas in Africa, but also in France, in national park. And we have many good things. But many times, the local persons and local providers, they told me it's really difficult to have travelers, because it's not really connected to the market. They have a lack of marketing tools, and they cannot just touch and have good visibility on their services. And this is really where cooperation must be the solution. And this is a quotation like "Seul on va plus vite, ensemble on va plus loin." This means we have to work together to go further. And cooperation in tourism means that we have to work all together with all the stakeholders. This means here you have like the lodging, the hotel, the catering, the local guide, the transportation, the museum, the handicraft, the local destination. All these stakeholders must work together and must integrate the different commitment on sustainability. And it's not just one player here or one player here. All together we have to find this. And today, digital is a really key tool to find a solution to improve this cooperation between the players. To finish, I just present quickly 3 interesting projects and tools. Like the first one is Travel Life. Travel Life is a certification program on sustainability on CSR, so corporate social responsibility on companies. On one side on hotels and on the other side on tour operator, and to work together and to link the hotels and the commitment of tour operator. So it's very interesting. The second one is a charter. The name is Sustainable Tourism Charter in Protected Areas in Europe. So there is 3 steps. I will not go deeper in the presentation, but we can speak later about this. But it's very interesting because it's connected the local destination, the local authority, also the service and the tourist providers, and also the tour operator to work all together on the sustainable tourism of the different stakeholders. And the last one is Fair Trade Tourism in South Africa, which is a very nice initiative also on this very precise type of tourism over there in South Africa. And to finish, this is the organization I'm leading here in France, is Acteurs du Tourisme Durable. And we are trying to push the question of sustainability in all the different kind of players in France. This means the hotels, but not only the small hotels, but also the luxury hotels, the tour operator, the local providers, the local community. And we are pushing, like we have a resources center where we push to show the best practices of everyone, and then that we think that tourism, the global industry of tourism, has to push and to integrate the different sustainable issue of what we call pressure with the number. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's really fast.